Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your daily reading for the 4th of March 2020. I just want to show you, I didn't really shuffle, but we have the thinking man making an appearance. So I feel someone is thinking very deeply about something. But let's get our shuffle on and let's see what the general energy is for the day. Thank you for tuning in. Pull up a chair, make yourself at home. Have a look at my channel. I have twin flame videos. I have divine feminine, divine masculine videos. I have picker decks, picker cards. Have a browsy. Give me feedback. Click if you like. Subscribe if you like my style. Hit the bell at the right hand bottom corner of this video. Below this video, everything you need to know about me is there. Let's jump in. So this little deck that I'm shuffling is Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Tyler. And so we have anxiety that fell out. Someone's struggling. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is when we project into the future and we don't have the answer. So my twin always tells me, breathe, stay in the moment, enjoy the moment. Okay, because that will bring you back to where you counteract this non-productive energy. Okay, so I'm going to get us another card. Okay, so there's another 2 cards. That's fine. We're going to take them. We have community, and this kind of slots in with yesterday. Journey, community, and the magician. Magician and the mirror. Okay. So I feel maybe for some of you, you are planning a trip somewhere overseas and there is some anxiety concerning this journey. We have also a community, which means social gatherings. That kind of slots in with yesterday's reading where we did have the 3 of Cups. And the magician and the mirror. So the magician to me, okay, so mirrors to me is energetic doorways to other realms. And the magician is someone who knows their power to manifest. They know that they have everything inside of them to create whatever it is that they desire in their life. So let's have a look. What does the tarot have to say? Because this is my Thelema deck. And, you know, with that anxiety and the journey, this could be the literally traveling from point A to point B, being fearful, is everything going to be okay during my time of travel? Maybe someone who generally doesn't travel well. There's always this feeling unsettled when you have to change location. In other words, you don't sleep well because you're not in your familiar surroundings. Maybe you get car sick or airplane sick and you have anxieties. Oh, is this going to be okay? Did I choose the timing right? Maybe the social, maybe you have social anxiety. In other words, you fear going out into crowds because you have to travel. Even traveling to a get together is like, oh my god, I don't know if I can do this. I have social anxiety and fears and feeling awkward when you have to be social. That's okay. That's okay. Because we have the magician here. It means like any situation that makes you feel fearful, you do have the solutions inside of yourself to be able to get the hang of it. You know, you can breathe, stay in the moment, just breathe through it and observe rather than, you know, put yourself right into the thick of things. You don't have to be the soul of the party. You could just observe people, you know. Okay, let's cut the deck. Feeling socially awkward is what I see here. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. Someone who doesn't know how to handle a situation. The King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, highly creative individual. We are dealing with someone who's very, very, very creative, who knows the unlimited potential, who knows that we live in a dimension which has multiple outcomes. And I feel like if you're someone who struggles with social anxiety or anxiety going out to a specific function, maybe there's going to be someone there who you don't really want to social with, or even if it's just out in the public, doesn't have to be a party, but it is like going out from your private home into a place where there's other people, whatever that may be. It could even be work, because that community falls below this, falls above the Six of Pentacles. This could also be a scenario of not knowing what to say or do in a situation where you are at work, and you know that the situation at work, there might be some political games being played where some people receive more than others, you know, through attention, or people being played off against each other, because three as a crowd is also kind of what I see, because we have 3 women and then we have another 7, so it's uneven numbers, okay? So maybe you kind of feel out in a situation and you don't know what to say or what to do in this situation. But I do feel that there is someone in your midst. This is a masculine person with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in their chart, who might actually have the answers to bring new perspectives to you as to how to deal with the situation. The only thing you need to do is to be open to have a discussion with someone, to be open to share what your inner world with someone you trust, okay? And I feel like this is a masculine person who is very knowledgeable concerning things of the law. He can pay attention to small details. He's very good with words, very good with communication. He is the King of Swords after all. He's the wordsmith. And I feel if you could just have a conversation with someone who is really well spoken and who is intellectual, that they would be able to bring you to a realization or to new information to show you that there is more than one possible outcome to this situation of anxiety that you have to deal with, feeling unsure and feeling fearful. And not only is there more than one way to deal with it, but there's also more than one possible outcome with the situation, because we do have the Seven of Cups. So tell me about the Eight of Swords. Someone is feeling tied up. They feel like they don't have all the information. Ace of Cups. Someone could be feeling unsure about a love situation because it is the Ace of Cups after all. They don't have the information. They might be waiting for communication from the King of Swords to clear things up for them so that they can feel better, because anxiety and the Eight of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So there is someone, and this King of Swords might be a distance because it falls under a journey, so there might be a little of a geographical distance between you and this person for whom you have feelings for, but there's no communication with this Eight of Swords there. And that's why this is anxiety and this feeling unsure. Tell me about the King of Swords. We have all these love readings coming out. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. So the King of Swords is talking about a journey. He's being fair. He's looking at things objectively. He's not ruled by his emotions. He keeps the overview of his life. When he makes a decision, he takes everything into consideration. Someone is spying on someone. We have the Page of Swords. So there is communication. I do feel like if you've been waiting for communication from someone, and this doesn't have to be, okay, so this doesn't have to be a love reading. Maybe this is just someone with whom you had a disagreement with. There might have been conflict, and now there's no communication. Nothing has been resolved. Okay, hasn't been resolved, and there's a geographical distance between the two of you, and there's been no communication, and you know that if there is some sort of communication that might be forthcoming, it will make you feel so much better if you could just get things out in the open and talk things through and restore the balance in the relationship, whatever this may be. It could be romantic, it could be a father figure, it could be a manager. Just put it where it fits for you. So tell me about the Six of Pentacles, please. You could also be waiting on news concerning legal matters. You might be waiting for documents to be delivered because there's journey here. The journey of messages, and it's falling, this Page of Swords is falling in this line here. And it'll make you feel so much better once you have this document. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, because this is about even, give and take. It's about balance in your life. It's about your assets, your resources. Okay. Oh, we've got a lot of swords. We have the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Six of Wands. So we have a power couple here. So I do feel like someone is growing inside themselves, because we have the Page, the Queen, we have the King. So someone is maturing concerning their communication. They're learning to speak adult talk and not baby talk anymore. You can put that bit of information where it fits. We have Queen of Swords. Swords is also about cutting things out. But we have the Six of Wands, which is public recognition for your efforts. Public recognition for your generosity, especially with the community as well. You might actually speak at a gathering, because Swords is all about communication. So I feel like maybe you could potentially be in the spotlight, being a speaker at a social event, and that event being very successful. But this is also about you having really good energy to cut things out of your life which is out of balance. And this could be anything from personal connections, from love connections, to reprimanding children who's misbehaving, to cutting out friends or people in the community which you feel is just not good for you. Choosing your social circles where you want to be included, in choosing them wisely. Okay, so tell me about Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is highly creative. It means you have options. It can also be potentially confusion, but it's about dreams. What do I choose? Not feeling sure. It's like maybe feeling a little bit emotionally overwhelmed, but knowing that you have the ability to create whatever it is you want. We have the Star. So the Star, once again, is falling right next to this Six of Wands. So I feel like definitely today is a day where there's going to be something out in the public and being visible in the public. People taking note of you in some way, shape, or form. Being in the public eye, being in the spotlight, a recognition for hard work, getting a certificate of some kind. And maybe all of this is happening quite unexpectedly because you didn't really see it coming, especially with that Seven of Cups. But you're someone who has the Midas touch. Whatever you touch turns to gold, and you just do what you do. To you, that is your natural process. And people see this in you, even though you might not see that in yourself. So they'll be giving you recognition for your worth. This could be anything from, getting a reward at a social function. This could be just family expressing their love and their gratitude towards you. But I also feel like anything that you feel unsure about, or that there is anxiety inside of yourself because you might feel insecure for whatever reason, and I think this could be more contributed to negative thought patterns than anything else, that in spite of that at the end of the day, you'll still feel better. Today is a journey to realize your self-worth, and that even though you might not be able to see the contribution you make, that other people do notice that about you. Now I'm going to draw us a card for inspiration. Ooh. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Oh my God, do we need more words? No, this is it all. Fearless. To be fearless. In spite of anxieties, it's just stay in the moment, breathe. Keep your balance. Keep your thoughts in check, because your thoughts, your thought patterns is what derails you and takes you to dark places. If you can keep your thoughts on a short leash and not allow your thoughts to run away with you and play out different scenarios which confuses you, then today is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day where your fearless freedom lights up your world. Thank you for watching, everyone. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.